Y'all better hold your butts, cause I'm back on them again. Lord help us all. Now for real though, it's another video from the GOAT, Unending-One. And side note, WWE 2K20 is so much better than it used to be. Like when I had it, it was total crap, I'm not gonna lie. But let's actually get into the video now. Now I don't know how or why we have 3 cars when number 1, we're poor. Well, not necessarily that poor, but on the lower end. And 2, only one of them is any good. As mentioned before, we have 3 cars, right? A Dodge minivan, a Chevy Trailblazer, and a Volkswagen Jetta. Spoiler alert, the Jetta is the best one, obviously. I don't know how that car got into our hands, but it did, and I'm so glad. I mean, it's just so responsive for a vehicle, and drives so smooth, at least compared to other cars. The minivan, well, it's a different story. Now, we had this car for 6 years, but this thing is falling apart, man. The second seat doors have like rubber off this, like this for example. There's junk everywhere. It's slow to accelerate, it's slow to brake. And the only upside to driving this is that it's pretty roomy, so maybe road trips aren't a total disaster with it. But all in all, it's just a pretty terrible vehicle. And that's not even the worst car we have. There is absolutely no excuse for the Trailblazer. So I've heard Chevrolets are not that reliable for cars, which makes sense considering the second time we drove this car, the transmission leaked. So we had to take it to the shop, and then a couple of months down the line, the brakes had to be fixed, and it still drives terribly. It can't drive up a hill. The name is literally Trailblazer and cannot go up a hill. You can't make this up. This car is an absolute money pit. Like, we kept putting stuff into it and it still barely works. I don't get it. It's beyond me why they don't just trade it in for something else at this point. It's awful. I mean, I'm just glad they struck a deal with the Jetta so I can have a reliable first car. That's the end of this video. And if I'm wrong about all this, then please feel free to leave a 3-paragraph essay about how I'm wrong in the comment section. Thank you, and have a great day.
Going into the cover with the title on the line. New champion, new champion. They did it. Wow, what a match.